Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and today there's a lot of things going on today, and have to try and get finished so me and Liv can go for a day away. Holidays, one day.
What are they?
I don't know at all. Them calves shouldn't be there. So it's early, we're on our way. We were lifting silage last night and the 416 gave up. Fuel issues. So it's not our year for loading shovels. So it's not. So anyways, we're going baiting in now, see can we get it sorted and get it finished. We're able to get a load tipped and get the last load picked up. So it's all cut, and you have to go to lift whole crop then later on. Just on that as well, it's only a harvester job, so it means that the rest of us are able to keep going. I have mowing and baling to be done, there's rowing to be done, and
that's all before you go away on holidays.
Yeah, and I want to try and get the reseed rolled. So lots to be done. But first things first, we've got to get finished up what we were at last night. See can we get this 416 going again. So here we are at the 416. So have to try and figure out what exactly is wrong. Could not get it bled last night, and it's just more, just not coming through. So
okay, I'll give you a ring back if we get her pouring. Alright,
hopefully
bye.
Hopefully there's no cracked fuel lines, because that's going to be a bit of a problem, because it just keeps pumping air, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it could be no fear that it's causing all the trouble.
What could be wrong with that bit of dirt in it, is it?
Something not right anyway. Gasket was out of his place. Just there.
The gasket's out.
Gasket was out just there.
And then that's where I was able to suck in there then.
Could be. It could be, I'm not saying it is, but it wasn't where it should have been. Right, pump that now. See how it comes out.
It's on a stroke, I think. We turn it over. So what we mean by on a stroke is the lift pump is manually driven by the engine on like a little cam, and depending on where the engine stops on the cycle, it can depend on how much you can get the lift pump to run. Yeah. So that's why it's on a stroke. It's on the bottom. Yeah, that's it. On the bottom of a stroke, so that you have no use on the lift pump. So you have to turn the engine. You can see the bubbles coming out. Right? Not very promising. Try again?
Yeah, try again.
Come on. Still making that same noise, isn't it? In business. I put the camera on time lapse somewhere now that we're back in business. Hopefully we've no other issues. So that was it, just the gasket not right on the fuel bowl, cleaning bowl. water separator, whatever it is. So yeah, Father Phil will go home now and he'll bring up the last 3 trailer load that was cut for tipping, and I will push this up, roll it in, and yeah, that's it. Then we'll be finished this job and we can move on to the next one.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. Whoa, you've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
That's the paper rolled. Time to go home. We're leaving this back up to the garage that we're hiring it off. You get service and whatnot. But yeah, that's, I think we've one more pay of silage to cut for a third cut, and that's all the silage cut for this year. So it really is coming to the end of the summer now. But anyways, I suppose just a little bit, what do I think of the JCB 416? I wouldn't say I'm over keen on it, no, I'll put it like that. The bucket, the buck rake does not flick very well, and that's because it's 2 rams, whereas the veneery was 1. The veneery had a great flick on it, this not so much. It's very, very bouncy. It's like a kangaroo. You move the hydraulics at all and she starts bouncing about. I don't really like that, now it's shaky about, so it does. Other than that, climbs very well. That's one of the big things. That's the pro, and then the cons. Doesn't flick very well. It's very bouncy with the hydraulics, and if you're pushing up the pit and you use your hydraulics, it tends to stop itself until you stop using the hydraulics, and then it takes off again. And yeah, just wouldn't be overgone. It has a good bit of growing on me to do before I consider one of these. But yeah, moved on to all the other things that has to be done today before me and Liv can go off on our holidays. She's going to be well impressed now if we don't get going too early. It's going to be fun, but it's like every time you try and book a holiday, the weather always comes good when you book a holiday. Always, always, always. It's like you always want to be booking a holiday whenever you think you should be doing combining or that, so that you can be guaranteed the good weather. It's always how it falls around here. It's like a curse. But anyways, we'll be on. So, Father Phil has gone on ahead with the shovel, and I actually left me other GoPro in the shovel because I thought I'd be bringing it, but that's not the case. But when we drop back the shovel, we're not too far from the bullocks, so we're going to feed them while we're there. So I'll fill up some bags. I left Liv at the house to edit up the next video, and I said I'd do this by myself. Not easy holding a bag and shoveling, but when you got big hands, as good as any shovel. So now, plans always changing and time running out. Isn't it, Liv? She's gone to sit down. So we just went for the dinner there. Father Phil is just ready to go now with the harvester. I didn't video put on the trailer, did I? No. So yeah, he's just about to leave. We had planned to do a lot more work today. We had planned on plowing 3 acres for ring rolling the reseeding that we done for ourselves, and then moving on then to do bit of mowing, and then back to this job, baling. But unfortunately, the loading shovel breaking and then trying to get that all done and pit rolled and left back just ate into the time. Coming on for 2 o'clock and we need to go get baling so that we can get the bit of baling that has to be done so that we can get going. And then Robert is going to come to us and he's going to finish up the baling and might get the mowing done. If we get good progress made at the baling, he might be able to get the bit of mowing that we should have done this morning done this evening. We get Behan down the road, and we were also going to be teaching Liv how to row, because Liv had the option of either I went and done the rowing ahead of myself and then went baling, leave 2 hours later, or she rows and we leave 2 hours earlier. So she said she'd do the rowing, and when we get her trained in, she might be able to keep doing it. You know, that's how everyone gets started at these jobs. You get trained in on it and then you get confident and you can do it. But anyways, also if you're wondering why we're not at the yard or that, because when we finished up baling and rowing last night, we just quite literally just abandoned everything and then went at silage. We didn't have time to bring anything home. So dead man's Liv. That's dead man's. Check her for oil. She's alright. You have the best windows in the whole place, Liv. She is not impressed. Hi! So, here we are now. With this field and a field out there. Not too bad. Looks to be quite a heavy crop here. It has been headed out. So, I'll do the first round and then that will show Liv how to do it after that, and do the first round here. Then I let Liv work away here while I get baling, and then I'll do the first round in the next field for Liv when she gets that far and get baling, and we will be all done and dusted hopefully within 3 hours, 2 hours, and we'll be on our holidays. Isn't that it, Liv? Holidays. Now, one lever, pull it, press them down.
What lever?
This lever here.
Yeah.
See it? So push it, makes them go up, pull it, makes them go down. And if you ever stop with the rotor spinning, like for whatever reason, just make sure you lift it up off the ground, so otherwise it scars the ground. Shut this, keep the douche out. There's the PTO. See it?
Yeah.
So just push it in. It goes on. That slots back in there. And this is for lifting up and down individual arms, but you don't worry about that. You just get it in and down. I'll look after the first round. We rev it up to just about the 2000 mark. 1A. So there we go. The big ass fork of grass. That's really it. So I get this first round done. So we get loaded up now and get started. So I stayed with Liv there. She done a good bit now, with ups and downs, showed her everything. She is quite nervous at the job, but that's just kind of her. She just tends to be nervous when she's doing new things. Didn't do any filming when she was learning, because that had just more annoy her and she just get really flustered. So she's working away there. We get loaded up with wrap and get a bit of baling, and we'll do the first round of the next field for her and then leave her to her own ways. I haven't even got around the field once and Liv is already the first field done. She's some woman for one woman, I can tell you that. So now I have to stop and get her started in the next one. So yeah, she doesn't have to worry about me getting in her way anyways. Didn't think she'd get through that quick. I'm well impressed with that now. She flew that. There's, we'll go get her moved. So look at the rake going up. Hey, look at the rake going up. So how'd you find that?
Hot.
Huh?
Hot.
Hot. It is very hot at the minute, and I am thoroughly looking forward to going on holidays and going to the beach, lake, water. I just want to go to water. I don't care if it's a paddling pool. easiest way of doing it. Because I just about have that field bales and you're finished here, so. How's she done that? The camera's focusing on her, she won't work. But there she is, she's away. She's going to be finished way before I am. We get back in 64.99 and we try and make a bit of progress and try and get the drone up. And try and get all the baling done. So we can go on our holidays for the sum total of 2 nights and 1 day away. So that's one field baled. Had a mug of tea. Liv is finished. That amazing Liv, who just has taken to it like a duck to water. I've never ever seen anyone on their first day of rowing to be able to lift and drop the rake while moving. That takes skill. That takes skill. I don't think Jessica even drops the rake while moving. She stops to drop it. And here's Liv showing off, this is handy. Isn't that right, Liv? So anyways, we're gonna go get this bit wrapped out of it now. It's getting on, and hopefully Robert will be here to swap with us soon, because as you might have heard Liv saying, she's eager to get away, and so am I, because I'm getting really annoyed with this heat. I just want to jump in the canal, jump in water. And I think I've wrapped off. We get bailing again. So that is it. Robert has come to relieve me and Liv, so he's just taking off there in the 64.99, and the baler to finish up that. Just ups and downs is left. We've the rounds off it, and 2 ups and downs done. So happy days. Liv is racing on ahead of me here. She's mad to get away. So, oh, I left my drone in the tractor. Ah, won't matter. I don't need it. So anyways, Liv, where are we going now? Holidays. Holidays. Tomorrow's going to be the hottest day of this good spell, and I'm so looking forward to being beside somewhere with water. I don't give a shit where. Anywhere but sweating me bollocks off. That for me is just ideal. But anyways, we're going to leave it at that for today's video. Robert is minding fort tomorrow. He's going to try and catch up on the work we didn't get done this morning and keep on top of the baling that's in for tomorrow. Father Phil, because he didn't get going as early as was expected this morning with the load and shovel that gave us trouble, he will be cutting the whole crop and baling it slow again tomorrow. When he gets that done, he will be going on to, there's some straw from the winter barley we didn't get baled, giving that a turn and going back to finish up the last of the spraying off of the spring crops. And come Friday, the combine is back out of the shed and we'll be on the home run to get all the spring crops in. All will be sprayed off by tomorrow evening. Anyways, we're going to leave it at that for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to leave it at that for today's video. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That is it from us.
Good luck.